Emma had always loved sunsets. To her, every sunset was a reminder that even endings could be beautiful. Noah, on the other hand, loved only one thing more than the sunset. He loved Emma. Their story began in a quiet seaside town where salty ocean breezes drifted through narrow streets lined with colorful cottages. Emma spent her days surrounded by books in a cozy little bookstore, while Noah repaired weathered fishing boats at the harbor. One ordinary afternoon, Emma accidentally dropped a stack of books. Before she could gather them, a young man knelt beside her, helping pick them up with a warm smile. That young man was Noah. Neither of them knew it then, but that simple moment would become the beginning of a love story neither time nor fate could erase. As the weeks passed, they found themselves spending more and more time together. Every evening, they climbed a grassy cliff overlooking the endless ocean. There, beneath skies painted in brilliant shades of gold, orange, and crimson, they shared their dreams. They dreamed of traveling the world, of growing old together, of building a small home by the sea. The sunsets became their favorite tradition. No matter how busy life became, they never missed one. Years passed, their love only grew stronger. But life has a way of changing everything when we least expect it. One winter morning, Emma began feeling unusually weak. At first, she ignored it. But the days grew harder, after countless hospital visits and endless waiting. The doctors finally gave them the news. Emma was suffering from a serious illness. Noah felt as though the world had stopped turning. He searched for answers, for hope, for miracles. But Emma simply smiled. Not because she wasn't afraid, but because she didn't want fear to become the last thing Noah remembered about her. One evening, as they watched another sunset together, Emma gently held Noah's hand. Her voice was soft, almost carried away by the wind. "Promise me something." Noah looked into her eyes. "Anything. No matter what happens. Promise me we'll never stop watching sunsets." His eyes filled with tears, but he smiled. "I promise." And he meant every word. As Emma grew weaker, walking became impossible. So, Noah carried her every evening, wrapped safely in a warm blanket. They sat together on their favorite cliff. They laughed about old memories. They spoke about places they would never visit. And somehow, the sunsets became even more beautiful. Perhaps because they both knew each one could be their last. Then, one peaceful evening, Emma placed a small sealed envelope into Noah's hands. "Don't open this until I'm gone." He wanted to ask why. He wanted to beg her not to leave. Instead, he simply held her hand a little tighter. A few days later, Emma quietly slipped away. The laughter disappeared. The bookstore felt empty. The sunsets no longer seemed warm. For days, Noah couldn't bring himself to return to their special place. Until one evening, he climbed the familiar cliff alone. The wind gently rustled the grass as the ocean stretched endlessly before him. With trembling hands, he opened the envelope. Inside was Emma's final letter. "If you're reading this, it means I couldn't stay. But love doesn't disappear when someone leaves. Every sunset you watch, every wave that kisses the shore, every gentle breeze that brushes your face, that's where you'll find me. Don't stop living because I had to. Smile again. Chase the dreams we couldn't finish. Live enough for both of us." By the time Noah reached the final line, his tears had soaked the paper. But for the very first time since losing Emma, he smiled, not because the pain was gone, but because he realized love had never truly left. Years quietly slipped by. The young man became an old man. His dark hair turned silver. His hands grew weathered. But every single evening, he returned to the same cliff, always at sunset, always carrying Emma's letter safely in his pocket. People often wondered why. One evening, a young traveler finally gathered the courage to ask, "Sir, why do you come here every single day?" Noah looked toward the glowing horizon. A peaceful smile spread across his face. Then he answered, "Because that's where the love of my life still meets me." As the sun slowly disappeared beneath the endless sea, the sky glowed with golden light, and for a brief moment, it almost felt as though Emma was sitting beside him once again. Some love stories don't end with goodbye. They live on, in promises kept, in sunsets watched, and in letters that continue to speak long after the writer is gone. Moral: true love is never measured by how long two people are together, but by the memories they create, the promises they keep, and the love that continues to shine even after goodbye.